Hello and welcome back to the Broken Doll, and I just want to show you, this is the water that came out of that wig. The dirt that came out of that wig. Well, and what the water looks like now. It's just horrendously dirty, filthy, 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 filthy. The swamp monster's in there. Alright, I'm going to put the camera down for a second, and I'm going to go and empty this out by my door here. And then I'm going to come back and we're going to fill it up again with some more water. So hang on, I'm doing that right now. I got to rinse out this pan first. Okay, there we go. Rinsing it out. All right. I got this, my water. I'll grab my camera here, and off we go. All right, and I'm going to soak it again for the second time. This time, I'm hoping, well, I'm not going to put too much trust in it because the water might be just the same. All right, so there's my bucket. And here is my water. There we go. This is just cold water. There we go. Now we're going to put in our perk. Oh, let's see if I can get this. Sorry about the camera view and everything you're getting here. Okay. Now we're going to put in a little bit of perk. There we go. Maybe just a little bit more will do. There we go. That makes me feel better. Alright, now we're going to put that wig right back in there one more time. And we're going to let it soak again. There we go. And see what magic we can perform on this. And get it ready for the doll when she's ready to be having her wig put back on her again. But there we go. So, yeah, dirt coming out already. There's going to be a ton of this is not something you just wash and put back on the doll for sure. It's just not something you can do. Alright, let's do another update here. I put eyebrows on the baby. I had to do it 3-4 times until I figured it out. I was putting on these really wide eyebrows on the baby, and I was like, no, 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 no. She gets little eyebrows. Even though she has a big face, she's a bigger doll, her eyebrows don't need to be these massive eyebrows, which I was putting on. And I was like, no, 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 let's not do that. So I took them off, put them on, took them off, put them on. It's how it goes, you know, until you get what you want. You know, what you desire there. So there we go. She's got her eyebrows on her now. So now what we got to do is put teeth in, but I don't trust her mouth yet that it is dried. It may look dry. Let's just do a little finger test. I know I just did. Yeah, it's sticky still. I can still feel the stickiness on the lips. I'm not doing it just yet. We're going to just wait a little bit more before, because I did give him the bottom lip a little bit of a repaint. So with that being said, there's my next project sitting there ready to go. And this is another project I want to get going on too. Oh, the projects, they're everywhere. So anyways, I hope everybody had a great day today. I've been just sitting around, and my daughter's been cooking, and I've been enjoying her cooking. And yeah, so I haven't got much to say otherwise. Just that those are the updates right now on the dolls. I got to sew the doll up now. I was testing it up by my sewing machine, and I may have trouble sewing it because there's a lot of body and a lot of legs, and I don't know if I can get it in there to sew. I'm going to try. It seems like the bigger these dolls' bodies are getting, the worse it's becoming for me to sew across like that. Maybe their machines were bigger back then. If so, I will have to hand sew it. And that might be the thing I might have to do, is just take it and hand sew it. If I have to, I have to. I've wrapped the legs up. I'll show you that right now, so they don't clank against themselves or the machine. So they're wrapped up here. They're ready to go now. It's just a matter of me now sewing across here, and that way they have their ability to bend to sit, because this is a sitting doll. So we have to make sure that she can sit. Other than that, that's my next step of the game here, is to get her sewn so I can get her arms in and stuff her body and get her body sewn up. Then it's just gluing her head on top. But I got to get the teeth in next. I can't do it until the teeth are in. So, yep, that's my next step. So I'm hoping that I'm getting there. I'm in a mess. I've got a mess of everything going on here. This is how I work. I work better in a mess. I clean up and I'm right back to a mess again. And I've just come to realize this is my magic. Some people need to have everything cleaned up around them. Me, I work in chaos. I did at work. My cart was the worst cart they said they've ever seen down there because I had everything everywhere. But I knew what I was doing. I knew where everything was on my cart. And I understood it. And I just knew how to drive and go and deal with things. And other people would come along and try to neaterize me. And I was like, no, don't neaterize me. Please don't do that. My daughter likes to do that. She likes everything so in place. I looked underneath my sink and I felt like I was in somebody else's house because she took everything and straightened it out. And I was like, I must have wandered into the wrong person's house because I don't know this. Because me, I just put whatever I can in there. I have to admit, but I worked from it. And I do all right with it. I've never struggled in it. She likes to have it all nice and neat. Hey, and I'm like, you go for it, girl. I'm not knocking her for it. She can do all she wants in there. If that's what makes her world tick, I say, you go for it, girl. She likes to do the cleaning and the scrubbing and all that stuff. She's feeling good, so we're doing really well here right now. And Cheryl, you've been back on again with your dolls, and she's been explaining about what's been happening with her knees. She's funny. I don't know if anybody watches Cheryl and Mom's Collectibles. She had knee operation, and she's been in a lot of pain, but they finally got the right pain medication for her, which is a yay for her. And there's nothing, it's awful pain is. I saw my husband for years struggle in pain, and it's not nice at all. But, you know, I held you up in prayer, girl. So we know the good Lord can also help. But anyways, thank you for joining me, everybody. And I hope you have a great weekend that's coming up here. And I'm hoping to make some more videos about some more updates. I want you to see every step of the Garbage Pail Hand doll as I progress through it and see her all dressed up and sitting beside the Valentine Day baby. I've been waiting for I have a beautiful bush up my backyard that turns into white flowers, and I've been having my son keep the grass cut up around there. But every time I've been waiting for the flowers to come out. They're there, but they're just not coming out yet, and it should be any time. But the grass just keeps growing so tall around that bush, and I keep saying, the first place you go there. Because sometimes he has to cut the grass in stages because we have a big backyard. Not as big as others, but he has to go to work and everything. So he does so much of it, and then you come back and finish it. And I always say, you start there, because if that bush turns white with those flowers, I want to get my dolls in front of it so I can do a nice display to show you. Because I've done it years before, and it turns out just beautiful. And I dress all my dolls in crisp white, as white as I can get them. I've been soaking dresses, getting them white, ironing, starching. I've been doing a lot of stuff on the sidelines here, and I'm just waiting to get my dolls out there to be done. So anyways, hang in there, everybody, and we'll be coming back really soon with more updates here on the dolls. Thanks again for joining me. Bye-bye.